So I'm gonna show you guys how to provoke interest from a guy. The reason why I made this video is because I know a lot of guys try to hide their interest to women. A lot of guys, they don't try to show it that often because it makes the girl actually lose attraction sometimes. And another reason is because hiding your intentions puts you in the place of power. The more the person doesn't know where you stand with them, the more they'll want to know. Alright, so it's not in the guy's interest to do that, but we're gonna make that happen. Okay, and these are things that I know works because, again, this worked on me. Okay, this worked on me, and it annoyed the living crap out of me because it made me show my cards. Okay, so let's get started. By the way, one-on-one coaching, just let you guys know. If you guys need one-on-one coaching, let me know. Go to mindfulattraction.org. You can have the link below. And if you guys want to donate to Patreon, holler at me. Anyways, let's get started. So the first way to you want to find out if the guy likes you. Okay, so let's first start off with concrete signs that he likes you, and then we're gonna go off to how to provoke and bring it out. And we're going to be going about it from two different sides, which is during the beginning of the relationship, you know, when you guys are just dating, and during the other phases of the relationship, which is when the relationships happen, you know. So let's get started. So the first sign that a guy likes you, and it's very simple, and you guys don't even need to do anything. Look at his pupil. A guy who's interested, his pupils will dilate. Why is this? It's because when you our pupils dilate when we see something that we want, and our pupils dilate when we hate something and we're seeing it. When a guy likes you, his pupils are going to be dilated. They're going to be dilated, and the crazy thing about it is that when the guy loses interest, his pupils are not dilated. It's pretty fucking accurate. It is. For me, it's like the most accurate sign in the world because you can't prevent it unless he's drunk. So you got to put that into equation. So it's the pupil thing. That's one sign, and you're gonna see it. So if they have blue eyes, the better, right? So another thing is that shows that he's attracted is during the beginning of the interaction is he brags about things. Again, it's a little douchey, but that's what they do. They brag about their car and all that shit, right? Another thing is their torso will be pointed towards you. Their feet, you know. Even better, like sometimes, like let's say you're the girl, right, and this is the guy, right. This is the bar, just facing the bar, and the guy will like that, like hey girl, what's up, girl, hey, you know what I'm talking about, like that. Like his feet will be facing towards you, okay. And so that's a sign that he's attracted. When he's not attracted, he's not gonna be doing that. He's gonna be facing towards the other side. Like his feet are not gonna be facing towards you. This is something that's unconscious. I'm telling you, it's something that's unconscious. So notice. Okay, so another one is let me see. Okay, so now that we have this understanding, so how do you provoke the signs of interest? So I got that out the way. A way that you can find out if he likes you during the beginning is stop talking. Okay, so let's say that you guys are in a conversation, right, and you think he's just being polite. All right, literally stop talking. Like for example, this is what I would do. I would bring a girl, right, and I would go on a date, right, and let's say that we just met that same day, and we're going to the. Let's say that we just met that same day and we're gonna sit down at the park, right? I would just sit down and I wouldn't say anything. You know, I'll wait for it to reinitiate. I'm like, okay. Just don't even say shit. Just wait for him to start the conversation off. Okay. When the guy's interested, he's gonna do that. Okay. That's a little sign. That's not a big sign, but that's just a start off, to start things off. Because this could also translate to texting. And you guys get the number. If a guy is interested, he's gonna text you. You see, so let him reinitiate the conversation through text messages and to calling and all that sort of stuff. Give him the space to chase. You see, space to chase. That's what you gotta do. Another way to find out if he likes you is to see him how he reacts to your disqualification. Disqualification is saying something that disqualifies him as a partner. For example, saying me and you will never work out. You seem too much as a player. I don't know if this can work out. Like playfully saying that. If a guy's not interested, he's gonna say, okay, cool. And now again, look, this is the paradox, because if a guy's not interested, he's gonna say that, but also if the guy's playing the game right, he's going to not react, you know. But for the most part, most guys are not trained in the art of seduction. So for the most part, the guy's gonna be like, if you say, by the way, we're not gonna work out, you seem too much of a player, and change the topic, the guy's gonna be like, wait a minute, what? No, I'm not a player. Like he's gonna try to say, no, I'm a good guy. Like the way he reacts to you saying that you're not my type is going to be an indication of how much he likes you. If he doesn't try to react again, don't take it as a as gospel. Check if he's subscribed to my channel first, and if he's not, then that's just him reacting. Another one is when you're, let me see, notice how he reacts when you bring up other guys. You know, literally when you talk to another guy. Let's say you're at a bar and you're talking to the bartender, or even just talking about a guy that you're attracted to, like guys that you like, guys who are your type. All right, just notice how he reacts. Notice how when you talk about guys who are awesome, does he bring up how awesome he is? You see what I'm saying? Like saying, oh, I love Leonardo DiCaprio. He's so cute. Like he's so this or that. He's so attractive. And notice what happens next. If you notice a change of behavior, which is to say, if you notice that he's actually like trying to conversate more, talking more, that means he's reacted to that. You see, another way is when you're getting the number, right? Let's just say you guys just met the same day, right? After this, we're gonna go into the relationship, how to tell if he really loves you or not. But let's just say that he got your number, right? No, let's just say that he is about to get your number, right? A good way to find out if he really likes you or if he's just being polite, okay? This is a way to actually get his number. If you want to be more aggressive, is to ask him, are you always busy? No, just ask him, are you always busy? Why? It's because when a guy doesn't like you, what is he gonna say? Let's say I'm a guy and you don't like me, and I ask you, are you always busy? What are you gonna say? Yeah, motherfucker, I am always busy. Netflix is a long work schedule, you know. But if you're attracted to the guy, well, I'm actually gonna watch Game of Thrones. I should watch that shit. Hell yeah. But if you don't like the guy, right? What are you gonna say? If you like the guy, you're gonna say, no, I'm not always busy, or yes, but. You see, when he likes you, he's gonna say yes, but I'm free this day. No, I'm not busy at all. Like those two answers are the things that he shows that he really likes you. If he says I'm always busy, get out. Like he's not attracted. Okay. So that's during the initial phase of when you guys meet to find out if he's really interested. So now, for a relationship, let's say you're in a relationship and you're like, does he really like me for who I am? How do you find out that? Very simple. Tell him on the week. Let's just say you guys always hang out, right? And he's always the one to ask you to hang out. I just thought about it this one second. If you really want to find out if he really likes you as a person, again, this doesn't mean that he's a good guy because he likes you as a person. Like as a person, like we're talking your personality. That's another part of you. Your body's also part of who you are. So when we say he doesn't like me, he just likes my body, well, guess what? That's who you are too. So you know, we just more proud when we like the personality. Like we just get over that shit, okay? Get over that. We're all we compartmentalize ourselves in different areas. Like I like you because you're a basketball player. Oh my God, you only like me as a basketball player. I like you because you're a good teacher. Oh, like you can't imagine somebody getting offended because of that. That's the same thing when you just like him for your personality. It's just one aspect, you know. But anyways, when he asks, when you tell him that you're on your period, okay? Tell him that, and then watch him if he asks you to hang out. Tell him that week you're on your period and see what happens. Does he ask you to hang out or is he just suddenly quiet? Is he just busy suddenly? That's a sign, okay? Oh God, I hope girls don't use it on me. Please don't use it. I hope they don't use it on me, man. Another one is crying. When somebody really loves you, when you cry in front of the person, notice how he reacts. Does he feel the same emotion as you do and tries to console you, or do you feel a separation between both of you guys? Like, okay, I need to get out of here. You know, if he gets closer to you when you cry, that's a sign that he has some form of affection for you. You see, if he doesn't react and he's just fucking stone cold, then it means either one, you always cry, which means that it doesn't have any effect, or two, he's not interested. When somebody doesn't care that you cry, there's no empathy, there's no love. Get the fuck out. Another one is tell him about a classmate that you sit next to that you always talk about. And then when he says, "What do you mean? What do you mean? Or would you have another guy? You have a guy friend?" See how he reacts when you say you have another guy friend. And then after that, just say he's gay. It's like he can be like, "Oh, okay." But just you want to see the reaction. How does he react to you saying that you have a guy friend in class that's also smart and intelligent? See how he reacts to that. Because since it's a relationship, you can't say he's straight. Gay would just make him, you know, put his guard down. So that, you know, you want to make him, you want to test how much he's attractive, but not to the point where you sabotage yourself. Okay. Another one is talk about your plans in the future, and make sure that those plans contradict his plans to the point that if you execute the plan, he's not included. For example, if he wants to travel the world and you don't want to travel the world, just say, yo man, like I really just want to find myself a new house and just chill out and see what happens. You see, if he says, whoa, wait a minute, like I don't want to do that, I want to travel, how this is good, he's attracted. But if he doesn't do that, like, oh, okay, that's cool, man, you know, I'll recommend you to a real estate agent. Like, he's not attracted. He doesn't give a fuck about that, okay? So when a guy likes you, he thinks about the future with you. Another one is don't label the relationship. Do not be the one that says, what are we? Make him be the one that brings it up. That's going to be the best sign that he likes you. Actually, not the best, but one of the best signs. So a way to provoke it is don't even talk about the future. Let him bring up the future. Let him bring out what you want in life. Let him bring out all of those little things in the future. Don't be the one that brings it up as much as you want to, because if you bring it up, it's going to sabotage you. Make him be the first one who brings it up. Okay. Another one is okay, and this is, you can orchestrate this. Say that some guy keeps texting you and doesn't stop bothering you, and have a friend send you a text and make him be the guy, you know, and make sure that you say, I have a boyfriend, you can't hit me up. The whole point is that you want to put him in a position where he says, when he texts it for him, like, hey, this is his boyfriend, this is her boyfriend, stop fucking with her, I'm gonna fuck you up. You see, you want him to protect you. You want him to be like, I got this girl, let me get the phone. You want him to do that. Why? Because he's protecting what's his. And the more you fight for something, the more you love it. You see? And that's a sign, because if you don't care about the thing, you can let it go. He's not, yeah, he's going to protect you, but notice how his emotions are. Notice the intensity. Notice how willing he is. Notice how he reacts to saying, look, this guy keeps bothering me. Notice how he reacts. Okay? Let me see. Guys, text me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you find out if he likes you. These are very simple things to provoke it. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, that's it. My laptop is my hard drive for my laptop is supposed to come today, and if it gets fixed, I'm gonna finally post the video that I've been wanting to post that got stuck in my laptop. I think it's 30 ways to have the upper hand in almost any such situation as a woman. It's actually one of the best videos I've made. Coincidentally, it's the only video that got lost in my laptop. It is in life a bitch. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm hoping by today I'm able to post the what's I gonna post today? Fuck. I was supposed to post something today, but I forgot. Anyways, I'm gonna be posting later on today, possibly a link to my website where you guys can sign up for my newsletter. Now, in this newsletter, it's gonna be different. This newsletter, I'm gonna be sending you guys every Friday anything that I find interesting that I find on the internet, like interesting videos, interesting quotes, interesting articles, but the top 5 things I found that week. You know, interesting books, interesting parts of books, interesting sections of a book, interesting anything that I find interesting and that can help you guys out. I'm gonna have it so you guys can get it. And so by Friday, you're like, interesting. Let me see what he found out. And you guys, let's see how that works out. Okay, you guys can sign up, and also there I'm gonna be posting about information about a course that may be coming up. I may be creating a course for women. So I may be, you know, posting that up, maybe make it on Udemy, or even just make it on maybe I'm gonna have to create a website and make it. Thank God I know how to make websites. Imagine that shit, because that would take thousands of dollars. So that's one thing. It's kind of like, I'm happy that I learned programming. I really am happy, because now I can make as many websites as I want without paying people. That's one of the things that happens when you work towards something in life. You become so hungry to succeed that whatever you focus on, you master it. It's because before this, I used to be a web developer and a programmer, so I learned how to program because I wanted to make money, you know, and it didn't work out. But the whole point is that throughout that process, I learned a lot of skills, you know, and so what got me to this point is the accumulation of all of the things that I learned and putting it into one unique perspective. But anyways, I'm talking too much right now. See you guys later, and bye bye.